Hello, folks. I'm Sekou Writes. I'm the host of the show. The show is called Get Rich 101, and I'm here to talk about the chart. The chart right now. Look at that jump. Look at that jump. Anyway, before I get into that, let me remind you that I am a survivor. I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor. I I I beat I beat a stroke that that only had a 17% life rate. Well, 17%, 17% of the people that had the stroke want, um, survived the stroke. Survived the stroke. Survived the stroke. Ashe. All right, folks. Let me get you going with some theme music, and we'll get right back to this. Hello, hello, hello. That might be a little too small. Let me make it a little bit bigger. But as you heard, I'm chasing this stock. See, what I got myself to realize is, well, I guess I just put more emphasis on the fact that there's the leap. There's the leap because of what's been happening overnight. So all this happened overnight. I can see it on my phone. I can't see it here, but all this happened overnight, and I think that's good news. I think that's good news. I think that is very good news. Hmm. Okay, so we're gonna watch. We're gonna wait, but I feel good about this. I feel good about this because it's continuing to track up and continuing to track up overnight and still tracking up during the day today. So here we are. Here we are, and we've already made the U. We've made the U in two candlesticks. So that means that, well, basically it should mean that the candlesticks will continue moving forward. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna I'm gonna wait and see what I get. See what I get to play. Because as you know, Aladdin's, oh man. You know what happened? Aladdin was chasing me yesterday. Aladdin was chasing me yesterday. And I gotta say, I'm I'm tempted. I'm tempted to go back to Aladdin's touch right now because I'd be out by now. I'd be in and out by now. Right here. Right here. Man. And so instead, I'm waiting and hoping for the dip and grip, dip and something like that, dip and grip, something like that. It's very close to that. Anyway, I'm very familiar with it, but I'm having trouble gaining the the right circumstances to bet money. So we shall see. But anyway, let me tell you what happened yesterday. yesterday. Oh, maybe I have this. Yeah, I think I can have. I think I can pull this up right quick. So let's see. Photos, photos. Yeah, I can pull this up because it just hit me by surprise. I was just jogging, and all of a sudden I looked up, and there was Aladdin. And I don't know if I told you this, but Aladdin is is just where I well Aladdin's playing down the street from me. It's playing, right down the street. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me see if I can kill the sound on it. Share this tab. See, see Aladdin, right? This Aladdin. I'm just running along, and there we go with Aladdin. And so that's one. Yeah, another touch. I go out. I don't even know. I don't even know when it was. But it was later on yesterday. Later on yesterday, it hit me with this. It hit me with this. It hit me with Aladdin, a big bus, right? Aladdin such, Aladdin such, and then there's another one. Let me get this other one here, and here we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Aladdin. Once again. Once again, just walking. Oh, I was walking to help feed, pick up the groceries. That's what I was doing. I was going to pick up feed to help her do the groceries. And the final stop for her bus was right here at Aladdin. Right? So there's that. And then there was another one. Another. Let's see. And this one, yeah, there it is. Aladdin. Aladdin. This happened to me yesterday as well. So I think I have to take the hint. I think I have to take the hint. I think I have to take the hint because the universe is giving me sign after sign after sign, right? Woo! I didn't think about it like that, really. But I think I have to take it as a sign. So I can go back to Aladdin's touch. I can go back tomorrow. And then I can just do what I do. Just do what I do. I don't know why I'm so hesitant. Like the dip and grip, it has all this energy around it. There are all these people that are talking about it. There are all these people that have made it so that it is a thing. Is a thing. And yet, what's the name of it? What's the actual name of it? Let me get the name. The name is the dip and rip. The dip and rip, right? And that's interesting, but because over here with Aladdin such, that's just me. That's just me, right? There's no one else talking about it. No one else is subscribed to it. It's just me. So that's a little scary. That's a little scary. But anyway, there you see it, Aladdin. And I did not think of Aladdin before the fact that the show is playing down the street. I did not think of that before I named it. I just named it Aladdin, and then ta-da, there's Aladdin. So all right. Let me see where we are. Let me see where we are. Let me see where we are. Okay. Okay. Looks good. Looks good. but I don't know yet. I don't know yet. So I'm gonna wait. You know what? I'm gonna wait for 9:45. That's it right here. 9:45 is out here. I'm gonna wait for 9:45, and I'm gonna test it, and that'll be my test. And that might mean that I might have to go back to Aladdin's Touch. Aladdin's Touch. Oh man, so so close. I just had these images, as you see. I was surrounded by images yesterday of Aladdin's Touch, and that might be the way for me to go. That might be the way for me to go. Okay, so I'm just checking my phone right quick and seeing what it has for me. Okay, now it's got a lot of things. All right, but it still got the same one. Still got the same one. All right, so so if you've been watching the show, you know that I've been trying to shift from Aladdin's Touch over to the dip and grip. Sorry, checking the name of it. Dip and rip, dip and rip, dip and rip. Right. So I've been holding back on playing what I know and playing the dip and rip. Right. But I keep missing the right angle to get in on the dip and rip. So we gotta play on that. We gotta we gotta play on that. Anyway, that's what we're dealing with. That's what we're dealing with. See, so as you can see, in case you aren't familiar, this is the this is the up. Gap up is from the week from last night. Last night, and this was happening all last night. I was watching it all last night and this morning, and it came in and went even higher. Right now, if I had been doing the Aladdin's Touch, I'd have got in here and ridden it a little bit, just a little bit, and then been out. Now the dip and rip is waiting for 9:45, and then we're going to see if it's trending up or if it's trending down. If it's trending down, it's no sale. If it's trending up, then we got something here. Excuse me. So live TV, y'all, live TV. So that's what we got for today. That's what we got for today. Let me check my comments really quickly. And B King saying that's a sign. Yeah. Yeah, B. Yeah, B. Another sign. Sign Samar will refer to you as a lead. Yeah. 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 I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do it. I think because you understand what I'm grappling with, right? I know Aladdin's Touch works. I know it, but there's no one else talking about it. I am the only person talking about Aladdin's Touch. I named it, right? Just me. That's on one side. On the other side is all these people, all these different people talking about the dip and rip. All these people talking about it. People, like all these people talk about it. And so it's a known thing. And so it's either going with my own thing that I made up, or going with the broad thing. So wow, that's DP King. That's DP King. All right. So anyway, so while I wait for this to hit 9:45, oh, well, it's almost there already. Let me just take a look at it. So let's see, 9:45. Yeah, 9:45. All right. So we'll see what happens from here. So anyway, I was watching the show last night, few minutes of this documentary, and it was about the mobsters getting involved with the banksters. Like, it was a fascinating idea about the mobsters had so much money that they didn't know what to do with it, and they had to put it in banks, and so they worked it out. But anyway, one line, I only watched a little bit of the documentary before I jumped off, but one line got me. Just one line. It was like the banks have time to spend the money on their rent before they pay you back. Like, that doesn't sound so so strong the way I paraphrased it, but understand that they're saying that the bank will take your money, put the money on their rent, and then pay you back, and then they're going to take the lion's share of their percentage, lion's share of the interest, and give you a little piece back. And it happened so quickly in the documentary. I was like, well, wait. Now, I've heard this before, but there was something about the way they phrased it. Like, the bank is using your money. The bank is using your money. The bank is using your money. And it just hit me like that, right? So I've proven it, right? Because I've won, let's say conservatively, $1. I won $1 in one day, right? One day, and they're offering me percentage of a percentage. They're offering me a percentage of the bank, but it's like cents, right? But here I've made $1 already on one day. So that lets me know that I've got more. I've got more to trade with than I've got dealing with the bank. Also, this reminded me of something else. I saw this today. I didn't click into it, but this basketball player was talking about why is he broke after making all the money from basketball. The NFL player, yeah, NBA player, and so he was saying that he's he doesn't have any money, but because he was trying to follow the rules, because he was trying to follow the rules, because he was trying to save money, and he used credit cards or something to that effect. Mainly, he was trying to save money in the savings account. We all know now that you can't save money in the savings account because a savings account requires money at a slower rate than insurance. Not insurance. Than inflation. Inflation, right? This is it. Here's you saving money, and here's inflation. It's bigger. It's bigger, right? And so it's invisible also. It's also invisible. So you can put in $1,000, right, into your bank account, into your savings account. But you've got to know that invisibly, the inflation is going to gobble that $1,000 right up. It's going to gobble it right up. So you got to get tuned to that invisible. All right. Okay. Now let me check the chart. Okay. Well, going down, up. Hasn't hit the U. Well, it hit a U down here, and theoretically it's higher, but 47, 49. All right. I think I got to go with what I got. I think I got to go with what I got because my Aladdin's touch would have been over already. I'd already be counting my cash, way before 9:45. I think so. I think so. Because I'm sitting here wondering. I'm sitting here wondering if it's coming back up. And we're already at 9:55. We're already at 9:52. And you see 9:45 should be the end. 9:45 is just a negative. Okay. Okay, folks. I think I'm gonna go back to it. I think I'm gonna go back to Aladdin's Touch because Aladdin's Touch. I mean, there it is, right there. There it is, right there. I mean, the Aladdin's Touch is happening right here, right here, right. It's easy in and out, in and out, and without having to wait. So I think I'm gonna have to go back to it. So what's today? Today is Tuesday. So Monday, I didn't trade anything. Tuesday, I didn't trade anything. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I could do all 3 days tomorrow. All 3 days the rest of the week. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I could do all 3 days. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to try that. I'm gonna try that. Okay. Yes, the bank is. Yes, the bank is using our money. It just hit me so hard. It just hit me so hard. I was like, what? Like, even if you put in $1, if you put in $1, they're gonna go invest that dollar. I'm like, what? That small amount? Not gonna wait for something to get bigger. They're gonna invest that small amount. Like, wow, that's interesting. That's interesting. So, all right, all right. Let me see what else he is saying. Um, Using our money for their own good. Yes, yes, yes. Explain the inflation theory again, please. Okay. So my theory is that inflation. We all talk about inflation. We all talk about inflation in terms of the rising cost of something. So my dad just turned 90, right? My mom sent him a card that had different prices on it, things that were priced for his year of birth, 1935. And it had a slice. It had a loaf of bread. A loaf of bread was $8. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. A loaf of bread in 1935 was 8 cents. 8 cents, right? Now we watch that money. We watch that come up. We watch it that bread become $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6. So that's about it. It right now around $6 for a loaf of bread, right? That's visible. That's visible. We go to the store. We see the rising cost of bread, rising cost of bread, rising cost of bread, right? It keeps on going up and up and up and up, right? That's only half of the equation, though. The other equation is invisible. It's invisible. So, in addition to it going up, it's also how do I say it? It's also taking money from the amounts you have in the bank, right? So not only is it charging you more, we understand inflation in terms of it raising our prices, But we don't think about it in terms of downgrading our amount to spend. You know, like we think about it in terms of raising our prices, but not in terms of taking away our money, because taking our money is invisible, right? So you got $10 in the bank, right? And you want to buy a loaf of bread, right? And you want to spend your $10 on the $10 on the loaf of bread, right? So your ability to buy the bread will be frozen. Like let's say you put the $10 into the bank, into the savings account, and you're going to save your money, so you always have some bread money, right? But that bread money is being washed away, washed away, washed away, washed away because of insurance, like inflation. Like I'm having a hard time to explain it, but it hit me hard when I first figured it out. It hit me hard because we talk about the raising of prices. The raising of prices is what we all see, but we don't see our the cost coming down of everything. Like, so, back to the money in 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 the savings account, right? You got the money in the savings account. You got $10 set up, right? Next year, your $10 is going to be able to buy less. The year after that, your $10 will be able to serve even less. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, the balance in your bank still says $10. It says 1003 if you've got insurance, if you got interest, right? You know, it keeps on creeping up like a little bit at a time. But that little bit is not moving as fast as inflation. Inflation is moving fast, and your your interest is moving very slow. I think that's the best way I can put it. I think that's the best way I could put it. Your income, your no, not your income. Well, yeah, but not right here. So you've got to be mindful that any amount you put into savings is being attacked both ways. It's being attacked in terms of spending more and you serving less. You know, whatever you save, it it negates itself. It negates itself and takes away time and time and time because I'm having a hard time explaining it, but I hope you understand. I hope you understand because it's true. It's just true. It's just we all think about inflation in terms of things going up, the price of things going up. But we don't think about it in terms of the invisible depreciation of our money. Like, that's it. That's it. No matter if you put your money into the bank, you put your money into the bank, it's going to deteriorate. It's going to stay $10. It's going to continue to stay $10, but that $10 is going to be worth less and less and less. You understand? So I hope you got me. Hope you got me. All right. That's I'll think of another way to explain the inflation theory because I didn't feel like I did it well. Like, I understand I know what I know. I know, and when it hit me, I was like, "What? You doing what?" So I got it, but I'm not sure if I'm communicating it well. So I will take that as homework. I will I will do that one. I'll explain what was it, the inflation theory. I'll explain the inflation theory. Yes, I'll explain the inflation theory. All right, so let's check the chat here. Huh. All right. All right. Hmm. I'm not sure. I'm not sure because now it's 10 o'clock. Now it's 10 o'clock. It's just now. Well, see, now it's going negative. All right, folks. I think I'm going to go back to Aladdin's touch. Ah, I think I'll go back to Aladdin's touch because I gotta go. I gotta move. I gotta move. So we will try this again soon. We'll try this again soon. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Shout out to New Thought Media Network. Thanks for allowing me the space to grow and to prosper. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for reminding me that now is better than perfect. Now is better than perfect. Ashe, ashe, ashe. And we will see guys tomorrow where we should be talking to Reverend Melissa. Oh, sorry about last week. I didn't do last week Wednesday because she had something to do, and I'll try to get the replacement up, but I didn't get it up in time. So, all right. So we will see you tomorrow here, and we're going to talk about. Maybe we'll talk about. Yeah, we're going to talk about the insurance thing. Let me see if I can prove it in a day. If I can find a way to help explain it, you know. So I'll deal with that today. And wait, B King said to ask you if you're interested in a 14 day treatment on how to get some money. How you can get some money in 14 days. 14 days. Are you interested? Are you not interested? Leave it in the chat below. Leave it in the chat below. All right? All right, folks. I'll see you later.